Good evening from my side. It's very late at night here. The kids are to bed already after their bedtime stories, and I thought we would sit down and just do one of the summaries from the IEB papers. I think this is from the 2023 paper, and sure. So just before we start on how to tackle the summary, which can be a very tricky section, but if you're smart and you know what you're doing, you can easily walk out with a 7 out of 10 or 8 or 9 out of 10 for the summary without too much effort. I just wanted to mention that my books, this book, the purple book, and then the Afrikaans Made Simple cheat sheets, and also grade 4, 5, 6, and 7 books are now available on Takealot. If you can just help me advertise that a little bit and spread it onto your social media, just maybe post the link on your status or on your Instagram or on your Facebook or whatever you use, and just mention that people can buy it there. That'll help me enormously. Thank you very much. I really appreciate the support that I've been receiving. There's my email address, there's my number. You can feel free to contact me. I will eventually respond to everything. Thank you I've also received a few phone calls just saying thank you. So I really appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Anyway, that's enough talking. Let's go on to the 2023 opsomming. We'll do about 3 or 4 of these, and then you'll see that it's actually not that bad. You just have to kind of really go in with a strategy that makes sense. It'll always be question 4. This one is wenke vir 'n goeie nagrus. Wenke it's a very common thing. Tips. Okay, tips on how to do something. So just as a general kind of advice, they call it a summary, but it's not really a summary of the text. It's more, what do they ask you to take out? So if they ask you to take out tips on how to do something, if something's not a tip in the text, then you just ignore it. So that's a good filter to start with. If it's not a tip, ignore it. It's irrelevant, completely irrelevant. You're not trying to summarize the content, you're trying to just take out the tips. Okay, so it could also be steps on how to do something or whatever the case, but you'll see, you'll start picking up the pattern as you do 3 or 4 of these, and you have to practice them, and you can become really good at them, especially when you see now how they mark these things. I'll show you, I'll expose to you. I have marked summaries for the IB before, and I will expose as much information as I possibly can. Okay, so let's run through the text quickly. Wenke vir 'n goeie nagrus. Tips for a good night's rest. Okay, so sleep, nagrus. If you didn't know what nagrus meant, you can see the guy sleeping. So you're kind of like, okay, it's tips on sleeping. Okay. Die slaapkenner, Chloe Angus, gee advies oor hoe om 'n goeie nagrus te kry. The sleep expert, Chloe Angus, gives advice on how to get a good night's rest. Here's your instructions. Som 5 wenke wat Chloe gee, en ook wat die voordeel van elke wenk is, in 5 punte. So it'll always be a two-pronged thing. Give the tip and then something else, like a reason or whatever. Here they're asking for a voordeel. Voordeel is an advantage or a benefit of the tip. So give the tip and give the benefit. Now the key here is to really follow these instructions very, very carefully. if you stick to these instructions, it's kind of hard not to get like 6+ out of 10. Okay, and I'll show you how. Okay, remember, we don't want to work smart. We don't want to work hard. We want to work smart here. You don't want to do 10 million summaries. You want to practice 5 of these and then go into your exam and just nail it. Here they say, onthou, moenie die sinne direk uit die teks aanhaal nie. So that's a big taboo. That's a big no-no. You can't quote directly from the text, but there is a catch. I'll show you. Okay. Elkeen van die 5 punte moet 'n wenk en 'n voordeel bevat. So you're going to have 5 things, 5 tips, 1 tip, 1 advantage. Elke punt mag uit 1 of 2 sinne bestaan. They've changed that. They used to make it 1 sentence per tip. Then you had to throw in a conjunction there. And as soon as you put in a conjunction, then it complicates the whole bloody thing. Okay. So I would just go for 2 sentences. So whenever you can make a sentence shorter, I mean, that's obvious. Why not? Laat 'n reël oop na elke punt. Leave a line between every point. Okay. Jou opsomming mag nie minder as 60 woorde of meer as 80 woorde lank wees nie. So it must be between 60 and 80. If it's less than 60, they're going to penalize you. If it's more than 80, they're going to penalize you. Skryf die woordtelling aan die einde neer. Okay. And be honest. Count carefully. Be honest. Don't go, oh, flip, I've got 58. Let's round it up to 60. They will count it and they will penalize you. So don't lie. Even though it's very tempting when you've done your summary and you just want to move on. Okay. Trek 'n streep deur jou beplanning. This is important. Okay. If you've done planning, just scratch it out. Okay. The amount of times teachers mark planning and then they page over and then they see, oh, flip, there's the actual summary. It's very annoying. You don't want to like annoy the marker. You want to get them over to your side. Okay. And then very important, begin elke sin met jy moet. They tell you how to start the sentence. You must get to bed early because then you can sleep longer. You must plan your day ahead so that you can get in bed earlier. Okay, so start like that. That is so important. If you miss that and you just write your own thing, it's going to be a mess. You're going to end up with a 1 or 2 out of 10 and it's not going to go well. Okay, so let's look at the article. Okay, so now remember what you're looking for. You're reading for a tip and a voordeel, an advantage about the tip. Okay, so when you read this, filter it already. Take a highlighter, take a pen, doesn't really matter, and just be absolutely brutal when you read this and take out exactly what you need. And you're going to number it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, leave lines in between. You're going to use 1 or 2 sentences, and that's what you're going to do. Okay, so let's read through this. And remember, when you read this, you're not going to know exactly what every single sentence means, but you kind of guess the meaning, okay, or infer the meaning in the context of what's going on here. Okay. Wenke om goed in die nag te slaap. Die sleutel tot 'n goeie nagrus is om die beste slaaptyd of slaapvenster te kry. Okay, it's not really a tip. So let's see here. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs, but you're only looking for 5 tips and 5 benefits of that tip. Okay. 5 punte, very important. You can only have 5. You can only have 5. You can't have 7. So there's 7 paragraphs. So let's try and highlight what we may want to need here. And by the way, I've got the the memo, official memo right down here, and also how they mark it, because I think if you understand how they assess this or how the marker actually looks at this, then you've got inside knowledge and you can be smart about this. Okay, remember, we want to work smart, not hard, especially for Afrikaans. Okay, let's look for tips and benefits. Daar is sommige mense wat dink dat hulle tot middernag kan studeer of werk of net kuier en dat hulle dan die volgende dag nog steeds optimaal kan funksioneer. There are some people that think that they can stay up until midnight or study until midnight or work or be social, and that they can still function optimally the next day. Is that a tip? No? Okay. Baie van hierdie mense besef nie eers dat min slaap nie goed is vir hulle nie. Many of these people don't even realize that not enough sleep is not good for them. So the tip would be to, in your own words, you could say you must get to bed early so that you can function optimally. Okay, so get to bed early. So that you can function optimally. Okay, so that's maybe a tip we can grab under there. Okay, Chloe Angus, a slaapkenner by Cavendish Cancer Care. So all that sort of nonsense detail, you're not going to put that in your summary, right? Okay, you're going to cut the noise, cut through the noise. Chloe Angus, 'n slaapkenner by Cavendish Cancer Care, sê dat 'n mens 'n optimale slaapvenster moet kry. That's a good tip. Get an optimal sleeping window. Want dit sal jou brein die beste kans gee om genoeg te kry, rus te kry. So that gives your brain enough chance to get enough rest. That's the benefit, get enough rest. Hierdie slaapvenster sal van persoon tot persoon verskil. This sleeping window would differ from person to person. Is that a tip? Nah, not really. Is it a benefit? Not really. We've already pinned down what we want to take out of there. Hierdie slaapvenster, this sleeping window or time period, is die perfecte tyd vir 'n persoon om aan die slaap te raak en om dan weer op te staan. So they're explaining what a sleep window is. It's your time for going to bed and your personal time for getting up. Is it a tip? It's not a tip. Dit is belangrik om in hierdie periode te gaan slaap. So there's your tip. Go sleep in your sleeping window. If you're tired at 8, sleep at 8. If you're tired at 10, sleep at 10. If you're happy to get up at 5 in the morning, get up at 5 in the morning. Okay? Dit sal 'n mens in staat stel om die volgende dag optimaal te kan funksioneer. There's the benefit. So determine your sleeping window because that'll let you function optimally. Nie almal kan op net 6 ure aan die ure se slaap per nag funksioneer nie. Not everybody can function on just 6 hours of sleep per night. I don't know how you would even function. Okay, maybe if you're younger. I certainly can't. Okay, so there we've got sort of one tip there plus a benefit, another tip there plus a benefit. So just grab your pen and just go mad here and just like say tip right there, tip, and then right there benefit, okay, voordeel. Let's read the next one. As 'n mens elke dag by jou optimale slaapvenster hou, sal jy 'n goeie gewoonte vir jou brein leer. So if you keep to your optimal sleeping window, you stick to those times, you'll teach your brain a good gewoonte as a habit. Dit sal 'n positiewe impak op jou slaappatroon maak. It'll have a positive impact on your sleeping pattern. So there's a tip. Elke dag, stick to it every day. Stick to your sleeping window every day. because it will have a positive impact on your sleeping pattern. So there's quite a clear one. So we've got 1, 2, 3. We're looking for 2 more, right? Probeer om smiddags geen drankies met caffeine te drink nie. Okay, that's a great tip. Don't drink caffeine in the afternoon. That's complete nonsense. I can drink coffee and go right to bed, but that's just me. I can have a Monster now and sleep 10 minutes later, and maybe it comes with age. But anyway, irrelevant. Okay, don't drink caffeine. The benefit, jy sal gouer aan die slaap raak. There, you'll fall asleep sooner. Okay, here's another one. Die blou lig wat uit 'n selfoon kom kan jou brein oorstimuleer. So there's a tip. The blue light from your cell, there's a setting on your cell phone, by the way, the night setting, then it cuts out the blue light, so problem solved. And you can still read on your phone. Don't tell your parents. Moet dit nie voor slapendstyd aanskakel nie. Dit kan keer dat jy gou in die slaap raak. The benefit is that it can make you fall asleep. You can fall asleep sooner. Okay. So I hope you can see that quite a lot of this you're going to have to just wiggle into your own language. And don't be scared of that. I'll show you why later, because you only get penalized to a certain extent if you make mistakes in terms of your grammar and that. Get the content in there and you can still get a really good mark. Okay, last little paragraph there. Mense moet begin besef hoe belangrik 'n goeie nagrus is. People must start to realize how good a good night's rest is. Indien mense met slaapprobleme hierdie raad gebruik, behoort hulle elke aand lekker te slaap. If they use this advice, they'll sleep well. Okay, so I don't really see anything new there. So maybe we can just leave that last paragraph. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it looks like we have 5 tips here. Now you quickly go with a rough. In your rough section, use your pencil or just use a pen. You're going to scratch this thing out anyway. Remember, don't be shy to write on your paper and then scratch things out. That's completely acceptable as long as you indicate that it's not relevant. All right, so cool. So let's now look at the official memo and see how they worded these things. Remember, we have to start with jy moet. You must, this. Okay, so let's see what the memo says. But firstly, let's look at the instructions that the markers will get. Because if we know what they're looking for, then we are smart. We want ahead of them. Okay, so they give the markers the following instructions. Sentences must be numbered 1 to 5. Don't use bullet. Call pointer as bullets. Don't use bullet points. Okay. I mean, it's whatever. Okay. Just don't use bullet points. Sin moet 'n werkwoord bevat. Every sentence, any sentence must have a verb. Okay. Elke punt moet 'n wenk. So we're looking for a wenk en 'n rede. Okay. Dus elke sin tel 2 punte. So 2 times 5 is 10. So every tip and reason will give you 2 marks, which adds up to 10. Okay. Elke wenk mag oor 2 punte strek nie. So you can't have one tip over 2 points. So if number 1 and 2 is the same tip, you're going to lose a mark. Oh, well, 2 marks actually. So be careful to conceptually separate them into 5 clear different tips. So when you give your tip and reason, you can opt for a conjunction. If you're confident with that, that's great. If you're not, and you're scared of losing grammar marks because using conjunctions are difficult, you can use 2 sentences. Okay, that's new. In the past, they forced you to use a conjunction. Which is tough. That's horrible. Okay. Indien al 5 sinne korrek is, behaal die kandidaat 10 uit 10. Okay. If everything's correct, you get 10 out of 10. Duh. Okay. Now here's the one. Sinne mag nie direk uit die teks aangehaal word nie, maar kandidate mag woorde en frases uit die teks gebruik. This is gold, okay? Because you can use the words that they use in the text. You just can't use whole sentences. But if you change it around just a little bit and you still borrow their vocab, that is completely acceptable. That's not a direct quote. Okay, you can use that vocab, because how on earth must, you're not a thesaurus that can just use different words to what they used. Use the words that they use. That is not a problem. And I promise you this is true, because I experienced that firsthand when we were marking. Okay, taalfoute, grammar, don't get penalized, which is also kind of a new one. We used to pin you for that, but this is not a section where they test your grammar, okay? Spelfoute, spelling mistakes, don't count, okay? So when you use a direct quote, they minus a half, up to a maximum of 2.5, minus 1 if you don't count your words, minus 1 if it's less than 60 or more than 80. N and D, when you count your words, you count everything, even the lidwoorde, N and D. If you lie about the word count, it's minus 1. And please, yeah, wipe out your planning. That is very strange. Then they give you, they just give the markers a few more things. Start with jy moet. Okay. Elke sin is 2 punte. It can have a conjunction. You can't have 3 sentences. Just be careful of that. Okay. Just be careful of that. Okay. Een van die dele van 'n sin kan 'n infinitief wees. Don't worry about that. Elke sin moet 'n verb voorbevat. Okay. So in other words, they're saying there, don't use like SMS language or WhatsApp. Shorthand language is not allowed. Okay, you can't leave out words like you would type a text to a person. Okay, and taalfoute, grammar mistakes are not penalized unless it really destroys the meaning of the sentence. Okay, so it's 1 mark for the tip, 1 mark for the reason. Okay, so here's how they, this is the memo here. So let's see. Jy moet, see how they start? 'n optimale slaapvenster hê. And you can say wat die beste rustyd vir jou brein is. Or you can say dit moet die beste rustyd vir jou brein wees. You can make that 2 sentences. Okay, so if we go back to our text, there we had it. You must have an optimal sleeping window. It gives your brain enough rest. Okay. Same thing. We got it. Okay. Easy when you look at it like that. Number 2, jy moet saans in jou unieke slaapvenster gaan slaap. You must go to bed in your unique sleeping window so that you can function optimally. Okay. What did we have? Dit is belangrik om in die periode te gaan slaap. You must go sleep in that period so that you can function optimally the next day. We got it right. Okay. Gaan slaap in jou eie slaap periode, and then jy kan die volgende dag optimaal functioneer. You change the word order. It's not a direct quote. You nailed it. If you look at it like this, it's pretty easy. Okay. Tip number 3. Jy moet altyd by jou optimale slaapvenster hou. You must stick to your sleeping window so that your brain can get used to it, gewoond raak. sodat jou brein kan gewoond raak. What did we have? Hou by jou slaapvenster. Jy moet by jou slaapvenster hou. Jou brein sal die gewoonte leer. Okay, maybe we didn't pick that quite up. Your brain will learn it. That's a benefit. It will have a positive impact. That's also a benefit. Okay, so we had it right. Dit sal 'n positiewe impak op jou slaappatroon hê. Jou slaap, so just change the wording a bit. You say jou slaappatroon sal 'n positiewe impak hê. Jou slaappatroon sal beter wees. Just change the order a bit. It's the same meaning. Okay, so don't be scared to lose a little bit of word order on that. They said they're not going to penalize that. So what do you care? Okay. Cool. Number 4. Jy moet nie na 12 uur kaffiendrankies drink nie, sodat jy gouer aan die slaap kan drink. Don't drink caffeine drinks after 12 so that you can fall asleep sooner. That's exactly what we picked up, isn't it? Probeer om smiddags geen drankies met kaffien te drink nie. You can just say, moenie kaffien in die middag drink nie, dan kan jy baie vinniger, gouer, vinniger, sooner, quicker, aan die slaap raak. Okay, cool. Easy stuff. And then your 5th tip, jy moenie selfone of elektroniese toestelle voor bedtyd gebruik nie. Don't use cell phones or electronic devices before bedtime. Want dit keer jou om gou te slaap. What did we get? We said, die blou lig wat uit jou selfoon kom, kan jou brein oorstimuleer. Moenie na jouself, moet nie na, how did we have to start? Moet nie. Hey? Jy moet, okay? Jy moet nie jou selfoon gebruik in die aand nie. Dit kan keer dat jy gou, of dit kan keer dat jy vinnig slaap. You can say, dit kan jou wakker hou. It can keep you awake. So just flip around and play around with the idea that they put into those sentences. Then most importantly, after you've done your 5, go and count your words. If you're between 60 and 80, happy days. If you're slightly short, make another tweak. Okay, don't add a 6th point to make it longer. You can't do that. Make 1 or 2 of your sentences a little bit longer, and then you just move on. Okay, then you just move on. Alright, so just to recap, follow the instructions. What exactly do they want? Here they wanted a tip and a benefit. So that's the only thing that you read for. Okay, then they're going to tell you how to start. Okay, so you must start your sentences like that. Number them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not bullet, 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 bullet. Leave spaces. It's cool if you leave spaces and then if you write it and you see, oh, I need to add something, then you've got a little bit of space just to work with. Okay, remember, don't be over obsessed with neatness here. Just get the content down on the page. All right, so I hope that helps you to approach the summary in a slightly different way. It also helps us to understand how they mark it. Okay, how the markers are actually going to look at it. And remember, don't panic if you don't know all the vocab in the text. Okay. Become savvy in the sense, or streetwise in the sense that you can guess what something means within the broader context of the text. That is what language is all about. Filling in the gaps with a good educated guess of what they mean. Also, use the vocab that they give you. Just don't copy whole sentences. You can use phrases, you can use the exact words that they give you. Okay, so that's like golden advice, I think. Thank you. That's a long video. The others won't be that long. Okay, we'll whip through it a bit quicker. But thank you very much. Once again, another video. Please share this. If you think someone will benefit from this, please send it to them. And it really helps me, you know, to sell my books, to make ends meet, and to make a little bit of money so I can survive in this bloody economy that we live in. Okay, hope you have a good one. It's very late here. I think I'm going to hit the bed, and we will see you soon. Thank you for following.